Hey guys, it's Trish from Trish's Card Club, live from Chattanooga. Happy Sunday night, everybody. How are you guys doing? I hope that you had a really good day yesterday. Christmas 2021. It came and it went quickly, really quickly. In spite of everything we dealt with this year, it was a quick year. And hopefully 2022 will be a good, calm, all families can gather year. Our Christmas was very nice, very low key. When you're married to an only child and you're used to having, hey Angela, and you're used to having Miss Mary, you're used to having 6 brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles and nieces and cousins and all that stuff, Christmas, and then you go from that growing up to having Christmas with your in-laws and your husband. It's a quiet Christmas. But probably just what I needed after a crazy couple weeks of work too. Well, you guys, tonight I am very excited because I am going to do a stamp set that is an absolute hidden gem in the mini catalog. This mini catalog is still current. It's current through the end of this month, so you have a few more days, and I am going to do this stamp set right here. It's called Little Delights, and it is an absolute hidden gem in the catalog. All right, now let me put my light on so you can see better. Okay, I'm just trying to avoid the glare. This stamp set is a several season stamp set. Christmas, Halloween, and birthday. And it's just a perfect, and actually it can also be Thanksgiving. So it's a perfect stamp set to purchase at a mere $16. So it's a deal. It's a deal. So we're going to do this stamp set. We're going to make a card with this stamp set. And since Christmas is over and I have January birthdays coming up, we need to get working on some birthdays. So tonight we're going to be using a bunch of products. And I will tell you what they are. We're going to be using the Pick a Banner punch and the lovely Label Me Lovely punch. So these are 2 good staples to have in your wardrobe, in your arsenal, sorry. Now the Label Me Lovely punch, any shape punch will do. So you don't have to have this specific one, but this is current and I have it, and it works perfect with the words that we're going to punch out. So that works out really good. This is still current, and I call this an essential. This is from the big catalog, and this makes tags and flags, and it is the best. So that one is a really good. So we're going to be using that. We're going to be using the Little Delights stamp set, which we already talked about. We're going to be using I can't reach it. Hold on one second. It's way over on the other side. We're going to be using the 3D Ornate Flowers embossing folder. So hopefully you can see that. It's beautiful. It makes a great impression. The 3Ds make a really good impression. And I'm going to tell you why I chose to do an embossing folder. We're going to be using, for embellishments, some of the basic pearls. These are a must-have. If you don't have this in your arsenal, you really need to get on it because they usually use so many cards. Hey, Anna, thanks for joining us. All right, so let's get started. The final thing we're going to be using is Design a Series paper. That's the Hostess benefit paper called Pattern Parties, and it's colored on one side and it's black and white on the other side. So we're going to be using this black and white, but it also has a colored side, and I did a card for each so you guys can see same format, just totally changing the colors. So speaking of cards, I have to give out a huge compliment and a thank you to Karen, my good friend Karen, because if it wasn't for Karen, I would have forgotten that we had card videos tonight, because I totally forgot. It was Sunday, and with the holidays, everything just was slipping my mind, and Karen reminded me. So hello, Miss Karen. Thank you. And then only reason I have the stamp set is because of Karen, because I don't even know how I stumbled upon the fact that I didn't have it. Karen was putting in an order, so she ordered it for me. So kudos for her for getting me the stamp set. I love it. I wished I had been more attentive, because this made the cutest in the catalog, the cutest stamp set, just using the Christmas bulb and the Merry Christmas. So it really is a versatile set. So that's going to be a keeper for me for a while. You'll probably see that around. Alrighty, so let's get started on making the card. I took a gorgeous scrape. No, this is not Gorgeous Grape. This is Highland Heather. I took Highland Heather cardstock, made a basic card base with it, and then I'm going to take the black and white side of the Pattern Party DSP. You can get that stack of Designer Series paper if you place an order for $170 or more. It's one of the hostess benefits that you only can get as a hostess. So there's that. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a strip of Gorgeous Grape, and I've already embossed it, you guys, and it really makes a difference to have it embossed. I tried it without embossing it, and it was just too plain, so the embossing made a very big difference. So I'm going to go ahead and get a lot of glue on that, because whenever you emboss a sheet of paper, it needs to have a lot of glue to stay stuck to your card. Whoops. All right, well, I didn't trim it correctly, so I'm just going to wing it and do this. Yeah, that works fine. So press that down. Then I took the Label Me Lovely punch, and I punched out in Highland Heather what is that called? Yeah, I punched that out, whatever that's called. And I'm taking my Gorgeous, I don't know where my words are tonight, you guys. I'm taking my Gorgeous Grape ink, and I'm going to stamp that like that. Ta-da! And I'm going to put that on with some dimensionals. Ooh, let me see. I also took a white strip of paper, and I'm going to put that inside my banner Pick-a-Punch, and I'm going to make a flag, which I hope I didn't make too short. Did I make it too short? No, it's a little short, but it will work. Get some glue on there. Again, I'm going to be gluing it onto the textured cardstock, so I want to make sure I put plenty of adhesive on there. Put that down. I don't know how this card comes up on camera, you guys, but I am in love with these colors. Of course, you all know, if you've been around me for a while, that I am a fanatic for black and white. I love black and white and with a pop of color. But wait till you see it in all its glory when I use the colored side. Okay, then I'm going to put this right here, like that. Now, in that stamp set, there is a little birthday hat. So I'm going to, and there's not a punch, I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to show you how easy it is to cut out. I've already stamped it. So when you're cutting, you want to move the paper more than you want to move the scissors. So I'm just going to go around, and I'm going to snip that off. Clean up my little mess here. I'm going to go through here. Now, technically I should have my glasses on, but I'm going to go up here. Now, I'm not going to attempt to cut the star. I'm going to cut the star out just close to the star by just doing it in a circle. And I'm just going to spin the paper around. Can you guys see me moving the paper, not my scissors? I'm going to spin that around, come in a little bit closer on that side. There we go. How was your Christmas, you guys? Was Santa good to you? Santa was very good to me, as usual. My mother-in-law plays Santa Claus, and she loves to shop, so she's always very, very generous with us. So that was very nice. All right, there is your hat. And see, you guys, it looks really good. Even though it's not cut out in perfect detail, it still works really good just to have it cut out in the circle. And then I'm going to take the smaller dimensionals and put a dimensional on that, like that. I'm going to put the dimensional up here, like this. This card is inspired, the design of the card is inspired by Dawn Ochefske. Dawn is a wonderful Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that's been stamping up, and she's in the top 20, or top 10. She's high up on the food chain. She's a great stamper, and she's very generous and shares a lot of her ideas. So she shared this online, and I said, I'm going to take that as my sample, and I'm going to run with it. Using different colors and things, but keeping the concept of the idea that she had. So I thought it was really pretty. And then now I'm going to take the basic pearls, and I'm going to take one of them, and I'm going to put it on the eye, for the dot of the eye for birthday, and I'm going to take another one, and I'm going to put it on the dot of the eye for wishes. So birthday wishes. How pretty, huh? And then my final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some twine, some white twine, and I'm going to just make a little bow Don't need too much because the bow ends up being very teeny. And I'm just going to make this with my hands. I don't have my bow maker. I don't really need it because it's just a simple bow. Pull that in, pull this in, this, this. Pull it tight, like this. Even make it a little smaller. The two little bunny ears, that's a good size because it's going to go there. I will get my glue dots. And the glue dots actually are a little big, so I'm going to take my fingernail and I'm going to roll it up a little bit. So it's just kind of more like a line rather than a dot. It's on my fingernail, but that's fine because that will go right there. Can you see what I'm doing, you guys? There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to put that right there. Oops. Bring this down. And somebody in January is going to get a birthday wishes birthday card made on Sunday night. There it is. So very simple. I love the stamp set for being able to make a really simple card. It has everything you need. So you could do a series of these, do trick or treat in there and use the bats. You could do Merry Christmas and use the light. There's all kinds of things. So birthday wishes, and then on the inside, you're such a blessing would be perfect to put on the inside. So that's the black and white version with a pop of color. And then the other side of the card, the other side of this black and white is a decorative hearts in all different colors. So I used a bunch of different colors to make the other side. So I just wanted to give you a little variety to show you that I can go outside the circle of just black and white and have some color. And now I have 2 birthday cards for January birthdays. So I'm all excited about that. So what do you think? Well, listen, I hope you guys had a super holiday. I hope you have a good week. I'll see you on Wednesday. I am working this week. It's just a regular work week for us, but there's a lot of football, though quite a few bowl games have been canceled because of COVID, but there is a lot of football to watch, so I don't want you to miss that, even if I'm not talking about it. And get geared up because there's been some golf games on, so we'll be going to golf pretty soon too. And remember that around here, our slogan is that we make it and we mail it. So I'd love to see you guys get some thank you cards for your Christmas gifts in the mail, or get your birthday cards out there and ready to go. And what else? I can't think of anything. Let me see if I think I said hi to everybody that's joined us. I appreciate it again, you guys. Thanks for the compliments on the cards. Please feel free to copy them. And I think that's it. I'll see you on Wednesday night. I hope you guys have a good couple days. I love you guys. I miss you guys. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. And have a good week.